Number 62 and number 63 on your practice final exam here. Identify the graph of the equation. We have here 25x squared plus 4y squared equals 100. Okay, the first thing you got to do here is write it into the standard form. If we recognize this, we got the x squared and y squared on the same side, and then we need to get this to equal 1. How do we get that to equal 1? Again, you got to divide it by 100. So let's take every single term and divide it by 100. So we would have x squared over 4 plus y squared over 25 equals 1. Okay, and then we would let's write it as the squares here. So this would be x squared over 2 squared plus y squared over 5 squared equals 1. Okay, knowing this right here, you got to be able to recognize what kind of conic section that is. How did we do that before? Okay, you got to remember that. Okay, here, right there. Boom, plus sign. Plus sign means here, and I got x squared, y squared, and I got over blanks right here. That's an ellipse. You know that right away. Okay, that plus sign is the big key. Okay, those are hyperbolas, not B, not D. So we're down to 2 choices here. Okay, right here we're looking at, that's the A value, that's the B value. Or right here we're looking to see, that's the how far for the x term it goes over to the left and right. And for the y term, that's how far it goes up and down from the center. So again, that's how far it goes left and right from the center. That's how far it'll go up and down from the center. So we can see here, let's look at C first. So here, if we are at the center, it goes it goes left and right 5, and it goes up 2, and it goes down 2. So that's not correct. The one that it is A. So again, we're starting at the center here. It goes over 2, it goes left 2, right 2, and it goes up 5 and down 5. Number 63 now. Number 63, it's already simplified for you a little bit. Let's go ahead and write it as squares. So x squared over 3 squared minus y squared over 7 squared equals 1. Okay, what kind of conic section is that? Gotta know that right away. Boom, there's a negative sign. That's a very easy way to notice, again, that is hyperbola. So we know the answer is not A, we know the answer is not B here. It's got to be C or D. Okay, we know the center here is going to be 0, 0. So now what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, for the x, it's going to be 3, and the y, it's going to be 7. So right here, let's say I look at C. Okay, my vertex here will be at left 3, and it'll be at right 3. Okay, that's referring to the x values. That is the correct answer. So we can see here on D, it's looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's saying that the x, so going from the center, the x value is 7. So that's not correct right there. Again, that's sort of trying to trick you. Again, that's the y values go up and down 7. And the x values go left and right 3. So this is not the right answer.